Howdy, darling Libra. How are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca, and I'm here to give you your weekly tarot reading for March 2023, the end of it, going into April. All right, when it comes to my tarot readings, Libra, I have your Celtic cross already laid out here. But my type of tarot readings is that I'm going to tell you the good things that are working out for you right now, what is being created, where the energetic flow is going in your life. All right, but my type of readings, I'm here for your breakthrough as well. And so I connect to these types of readings here to provide a blueprint and give you some clarity about what's going on in your life right now and what your spiritual team is trying to get across to you, what they want you to be working more on to get away from. All right, so if that's the type of tarot reading that you are interested in, then this is the reading for you. All right, Libra. So in your Celtic cross reading, you have the Eight of Cups in your situation right now, and then the Hermit card in your challenged position. And so for you right now, Libra, you're in this place of having to walk away from, you have started to really wake up, Libra, to situations, to people, to habits, things in your life that just are not enough for you. I feel like even for you, Libra, as well, it's this sense of like you just don't want, like you're at this place of chasing fulfillment rather than chasing like a specific number. Like you would rather be alone, Libra. You would rather just not, be unemployed than to continue committing yourself to something that just doesn't fulfill you, because in that way there, it's almost as like you're losing a part of yourself. And because in response, especially due to people, Libra, I see because certain relationships in your life you've had to pull out from, because I get the sense for you, maybe certain relationships or friendships have disappointed you because they just are not the support system that you needed them to be, right? Or maybe you're just outgrowing them, right? You're going a completely different path. But the challenge position here is the Hermit card. So it's like you're coming into your shell now, all right? And now I don't want to jump the gun here and assume you're going through some depression, Libra, right? I feel like this is you trying to just be more and more reserved until like you have something that stirs you as that 10 of Cups. And I don't think that's a bad thing for you, Libra, all right? But your Oracle card that I pulled for you today was the corn. I know, Libra, stay along with me. I'll tell you the relevance of this here. But the corn represents where you're at in your journey right now. Now, this is number 10. I'm big on numerology, Libra. So this is the number 10, taking it to 1. All right, which is equating to the Magician. Now, the number 1 might have some relevance for you in your life. Look that up for the messages later. But, you're the Magician. You're actively creating at this time. But you needed to make space in your life. You realized as the Magician, Libra, as you have come to more and more of your awareness, where you see your future self, where you see like the things that you're going to create in your life, you realize that you can't be settling anymore. I feel like you have woken up, Libra, to realizing that if you're trying to attract a certain type of thing, if you're trying to create something in your life, and especially when it comes to your relationships, you have taken account for the type of people you've already given access to and pulling away from those that are just not worth it, because you are understanding, Libra, what you are putting energy into, you're going to get more of that, right? If you continue planting the same seeds and watering those same seeds in the same way, you're going to get the same result. And so I'll tell you a little bit more relevance about this corn energy, Libra. This represents you who has already started a bunch of things that you're trying to grow. And Libra, I think it's really important for you right now to not lose faith, because you are having to walk away and detach yourself from a lot, where it's just like you have this little corn garden here and it might start getting neglected because, well, yes, you're trying to grow these specific things in your life, these goals, these aspirations that you have that you're trying to tend to, right? Give as much as your energy that you can. You have all these outside distractions. You have all these things that that's really emotional for you, heavy for you. You've been going through quite a bit, Libra. A lot of things that you, on some level, on some of the things you might have made the choice in detaching yourself from, but I also get the feeling like there are certain things that was pulled away from you that you were not quite ready to no longer have communication with. That's like what I get there. And so in your focus position here, Libra, you have the 10 of Wands. you are unpacking quite a bit. But just understand, Libra, that as the Ten of Wands, some people can perceive this as a negative thing, all right? The Ten of Wands can represent a lot of heavy baggage, but I see this for you, Libra, where you're actively taking away the baggage and trying to find the one wand, the one thing during this time that's going to give you passion or just give you excitement for life again, because you just need something to instill some hope in your life, Libra, because you've been through such a period of having to leave so much. It would be nice to have something to that really gives you a lot of drive. In your past position, you have the Lover's energy. We don't need to talk about this too much, Libra, I don't think. I feel like this is really just exemplifying, like, especially of that Eight of Cups journey and that Hermit position, really exemplifying where it's just like people right now just are not a priority for you because of just like just a lot of disappointments, right? A lot of disappointments and just not feeling fulfilled overall, right? Whatever it is for you, every Libra, you know, girl, we all have our own toxic past, and we have all, you know, all of us have our interesting family dynamics, friend dynamics, and romantic situations, right? And so you are coming out from that, Libra. And what is possible for you here is the King of Cups. Now, for you, Libra, this is why I know I don't need to stress too much about this Hermit and Eight of Cups energy and perceiving this as like, oh, darling, you're going through like a depression. Like, I don't feel like that at all for you. You might be feeling sad, and in some moments you're feeling low, but I wouldn't go as far as to say full-blown depression, because I see for you, Libra, you're coming into this King of Cups space of where emotional maturity. And so it is this sense of where you're going through like a rite of passage to becoming more connected to your higher self, or just, you know, maybe you're going through your second puberty, you know, I don't know. I feel like you're just stepping into a new skin of yourself. I don't want to say like you full on ascend or anything like that, Libra, but I do feel like this next chapter for you, like I feel like for you, Libra, you're wanting to go into October and celebrate your birthday as a completely different person than what you are now, or living a completely different life than what you are now. Am I wrong in that? And then in the near future for you, Libra, the Emperor card, you're bossing up. You are becoming more unapologetic. I feel like you are starting to become a lot more confident in what it is of your craft, what it is that you do when you wake up each day. I feel like this sense of like you are very sure of yourself. You're getting into your routine. If you started a routine recently, Libra, I feel like this time it's really going to be consistent. All right. And if you're having any doubt in that, Libra, I feel like it's important for you to be consistent in the routines and the things that you have already, I feel like subconsciously, or maybe you've even wrote down recently, Libra, of like what you need to do to be your emperor self. I feel like you need to commit to it this time, because you're going to love the results that you get should you commit to what would make you feel like the emperor. So is it like something in your routine for your health? Is it committing to working, putting energy towards your projects every day? Or, you know, what is it, Libra? Let me know in the comments. In your power position, Libra, you have the Page of Swords, all right? So to have this in your power position, you are able to clock a bad situation from a mile away. And so it makes sense as to why you're in the Eight of Cups experience, because it's almost as if for you, Libra, you have accepted the fact that it's like you are able to see people for where they're at. I don't want to call them like, you know, you're able to see narcissists for narcissists, toxic people for toxic people, you know. You're able to just get a good read on people in general, Libra. And so I feel like you've always been able to, but you've ignored it in the past because maybe you didn't want to give yourself that credit. You didn't want to give yourself that power and being like able to be like, you know what, this person is not good for me type of thing here. I feel like you're no longer psyching yourself out about it. I'm noticing here, I mean, we have the King of Cups that we pulled for you. We have the Emperor card we have pulled for you. In your environment currently right now, Libra, we have the King of Wands that we've pulled for you here, right? So overall here, my Libra, like I'm noticing so much unapologetic yourself. Like I feel like your confidence is starting to come through the roof, or maybe if you don't want to call it confidence, just you're becoming a lot more sure of yourself and when and at peace with like what you present to the world more now than ever. And it's not the sense of like saying Libra, like I'm sure there's plenty of things that you want to work on with yourself, but you are so present with who you are right now and trusting yourself now. Like your relationship with yourself hasn't been more better than it is right now. That while you may want to improve things, you accept like where you are at right now and what you're doing is still of value, is still extremely good. Like again, I get like this sense of like a new swagger for you, and I'm excited, Libra. And so this last final bit of people and things that you're having to detach yourself from, it's for it's for a reason. You're like, this is what you're meant for. So don't be afraid of these tower moments that you might have created with certain people, or just the tower moments that are happening in your life right now, because it's just all part of the process here for you, Libra. Because what you're stepping into, like, you don't want to inherit like a kingdom that the kingdom that you've been building for all these past years. Like there's like you've grown, you've matured now. Like what you're wanting out of life and what you want to be part of your life is so different compared to the Libra of 10 years ago, when you didn't have as good of a relationship that you do now. Like, you know who you are, you know what you stand for, you know what you represent, Libra. And then your outcome position is the most positive card in the tarot deck, Libra. All right. You have the Sun card. The Sun card just representing absolute abundance, just everything working out for you, Libra. You know, so I can't really stress like how good of a reading this is. Like, this is a really good week for you, Libra. I just really want to be pushing you to just not give up on what it is that you have planted. Don't walk away from it. You don't need to worry about developing like a plan B or anything like that. Stay the course. All right, you're exactly where you need to be. So hopefully you enjoyed this tarot reading, Libra. If you want to book a private reading with me, it's only through my website, SimplyVelca.com. And my friend Menopause Tarot, you probably have seen his videos. He has a new spiritual newsletter with a lot of beautiful spiritual content. I suggest you to check it out. I'll leave a link down below. It's free. And I'll connect to you sometime in the near future, Libra. Bye, darling.